What's up, fellow Hookins? It's Joe here, which means it's one of my videos. And if there's one thing I love more than Cybermen, it's new Cybermen. So it gives me great pleasure to be not only the TheWhoTeam reviewer of Nightmare in Silver, but also the first reviewer on the TheWhoTeam. Here's the review. Continuity errors? I just changed my clothes. Anyway, what to expect from review? Well, first of all, of course, I'm going to introduce the episode. It's like I just said, of course. I don't really need to do that though, because it says I'm in the title. I'm going to review, like you expect. At the end, I'm going to rate it out of 10, and that's basically it. So here we are, the penultimate episode. The last episode before series finale. It was a good episode. You see, the episode before the series finales were often the best episodes, i.e. closing time, the lodger, a lot of good examples can be found. Anyway, on with this episode. Well, there are many points I can find about this one. The first one I'd like to say is the main point you've all been wanting to look forward to, the Cybermen. I love the new Cybermen. I love the way how once they've been shot they can instantly upgrade themselves, and the fact that they can then be resistant to that method. And the specific thing I love about them is the fact that they're less clunky and slow, like the last Cybermen. Instead they can just like completely zoom past you. They fixed themselves a lot more than last time, i.e. the fact that they can twist their heads round, take their heads off. Millions of genius upgrades. They even fixed the laser shooter thingies. Before they were just babyish and Star Warsy. Now they look pretty alien. I love every single thing about them. Apart from their heads, they look a bit too, retro. Of course, that's not all there is to cover about Cybermen. They didn't constantly say, delete, delete, delete. And I think it's good that now, instead of being focused on deleting people, they're more concentrated on upgrading people, which is good, because that is the main purpose of Cybermen, to upgrade. Human Point 2, as they're more commonly known, or were originally known. The Cybermites, they couldn't beat a Cyberman any day, but they're still fairly epic. Anyway, I've been sidetracked. There's one main thing I'd like to tell you about the new Cybermen, and that's the army they're up against. Millions of times in Doctor Who have been situations like that. Many times in Series 3 episodes of Martha, when Martha says, no, we're trapped, we can't beat them, then they beat them with this miraculous stuff and they have all on. Don't even struggle to kill a giant army they're put up against. In this one, you could genuinely tell how pathetic the army was, and even when they did go into battle, they were good, but only when they'd begun, then it was just their luck they were stopped by the Doctor and the local horses chess game. You could really tell how scared they were. Speaking of that chess game, I specifically love the fact how the Doctor was attacked by the other one, and they controlled both that 48 point something of the brain, wasn't it? And there was a little bit remaining which they had to fight over. The fact that the Doctor got switching in front of two people was very good, and by good I mean that could have been comical. Normally that is a comical thing, and they made it very, what's the word, uncomical? It was a genius moment, and I really like how it was rubbish. Sorry about that. The fact that one Doctor could control another ever so slightly whilst there being one Doctor was ingenious. And also, I like how they separated two clear parts of the brain. The normal Doctor's side being regeneration energy colour, orange, and having loads of mathematical sums written on a chalkboard flying by. Whereas the Cyberman side was a cold, blue, futuristic kind of colour, with loads of network, signy label thingies. I love that. Porridge is awesome. End of. Porridge is epic. Okay, if you don't think that, if you think it's stupid, I'm going to go over into your house and kill you. Probably. I had one problem with the episode. The children. They were dull and wooden, and they were like, actually, Doctor, I find this planet very interesting. Actually, Doctor, I'm in my school chess club. I mean, when I was back at primary school, I was in my school chess club, and I had to make I can't even say that. This doesn't make me a professional at chess. The only reason why I kept winning the games though is because half the people there didn't even know the rules of chess. And the one person I lost against was Ben. Acting isn't often a problem in Doctor Who, but that aside, it was an incredible episode. I think I've covered everything, the history, Porridge secretly being an emperor, that was very good. So many things, and in total, I'm going to rate this episode a very lovely 9 out of 10. I'm feeling generous. So why does that keep going purple behind me? Maybe that's just me. Anyway, it's a very good episode. 9 out of 10. It was ingenious. It looks amazing. Yeah. And the next episode looks amazing too. I mean, it's got the Whisper Men in, and Field of Trentallor, and the Doctor's name. It looks amazing. I really want to see that episode.
Where am I? Oh, Joe, hi. I am Bill from the future, and I teleported you here so that we could watch The Name of the Doctor together. It's the series finale, so we could even review it together. That sounds wrong.
My fellow Whovians, catch us next week when we'll be reviewing The Name of the Doctor.